Episode 3?
Ay, putik. Snuff cam pa rin. Mali. Kaya, pag tinurn ko yung video ko, snuff cam.
Sabi nga,
Napagawin ko pa yung default cam.
uninstall mo na yan, hayop ka. So, ano tayo, episode 2? Joke.
Episode ano ba?
Episode 2.
2. Oo, episode 2.
So, episode 2 ng AFK-Podcast with our special guest, boom! Soon to be.
Yun. Soon to be Queen Bee.
Queen Bee. Si Bea Balmaceda. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Bea.
Hello, Bea. Hello. Bea, hello. Rinig mo kami. Hello.
Hello, Bea. Bea,
Lagi nag-retouch.
Technical difficulties sa ating But thank you so
Nag-ano,
much guys for inviting me. Good morning.
Morning. So,
Parang magandang buhay lang. Tatlo yung guest, tapos may tatlo yung host, tapos may guest.
Kaya nga.
wala na lang may upuan eh.
Magandang buhay.
Magandang buhay. Magandang buhay, viewers.
So, paano ba ito sisimulan?
introduction muna ng guest
Oo,
natin.
pakilala muna natin yung guest natin.
Ayan. Go guys. Ano introduction for me?
So, college friend. So, iba kasi kami course. So, alam niyo naman yung una episode na there's kami ni Kenneth, tapos si JP ay comsci, di ba? Comsci.
Oo, pero magkaka-batch kami.
High school. And then, si Bea ay psychology.
Mhm.
Then, fast
Psych.
forward.
Yes.
Patunay na hindi lang
Let's go say yes.
patunay na hindi lang license para magkapera and all. Bakit? It's true naman. It's true.
It's
Galing ka
true,
corpo.
it's true.
Excuse me. So, yun. And then, COVID hits. So, paano mo na simula na yung business? Origin story. Paano nagsimula?
Hindi, ano ka muna pagka-graduate?
Ano ka daw?
Ano nga ba ako nung pagka-graduate? Okay. Ako nagtuturo sa sarili ko.
Yeah.
Okay, so ayun nga, right, Tagi, I was really a psych major, yun nga, nung college. Tapos right after noon, my first job was into the HR field or the business field. So medyo dun pa lang, medyo meron akong hint of business background since ang field din, ang industry din na napasukan ko was manufacturing. So basically, andun yung full scope ng doon mas makikita yung full scope or wider scope ng business. So, I was a nature practitioner for about 4 years, ganon, before I resigned. And yun, because na-COVID tayo.
4 years?
4 years?
Because na-COVID tayo.
Grabe yung commitment yun.
Then, I resigned. But back then, I was a nature practitioner. I ended up as a consultant. And then, ayun nga, I've had a share of free time. And I kinda like the setup na I control my time. Hence, ayun din, sabi ko na, might as well, bakit di ko i-venture yung business?
Yes.
So, it's this morning, COVID time. Fast forward, COVID time. That was like April. I was sipping lang my coffee in the morning. And then it's a barako, ganon. And then naisip ko, and it's cold, sabi ko ganon. I like cold brew a lot. Kaya sabi ko na, bakit parang walang cold brew in the market na barako? Ganun lang siya. And then sabi ko na, wait, what? Ba't hindi ko siya gawin na business? Kasi nga, barako naman wasn't really that famous pa even in Manila. They have really a difficulty in sourcing it out. So sabi ko nga na, bakit hindi na lang natin yung gawin na business? I was talking to my cousin back then. Nakakasama ko din. And sabi niya, nga no, bakit parang hindi pa din ganoon napupush yung familiarity ng people with barako, especially with cold brew. So yun, we experimented and all, ganyan. Tapos after a month of experimenting with mga flavor and stuff ko, na sabi na, sige, pwede na tayo mag-market. So yun, hence napanganak si Brewdt. Yay, free plug.
Nililing natin yung Facebook page niya dun sa ating
social
post.
links. IG.
Yes.
Make sure to check her out and her product.
Yan. Thank you so much, guys. Yes, free plug.
Yes. Oy, nasan si Pau, yung business partner.
Oo,
Oo, dapat
kasi
yung
may
ano
ano
eh.
siya eh.
Tulog
Meron
pa?
siyang ngayon na work. So,
Ako nga pala.
Okay.
Kasi
Yun
panggabi
lang.
siya.
Ang
So,
tanong
hindi
lang,
natin siya mahihila. He is
ang
still
tanong lang, were you able to apply yung yung psych major mo dun sa trabaho mo or sa business ngayon? Were you
Yes.
able to use some principles naman? Ano
Yes,
yan?
nice question.
Ano yung mga na-apply mo naman nga galing psych?
Mm-mm. Kasi psych is very broad. I was lucky enough first na general siya kumbaga. And then we were really honed to have like yung sa thing namin na fields which is bukod sa clinical, we have then yung IO or industrial. And then we have yung academe or yung for educational psychology. So after graduation no, sa HR, I have managed to put up yung IO na psych terms namin ganun. So sa HR, I was more into recruitment. I was more into much with dealing with people, ganun. So, it really helped, especially in behavior, ganun. In applicant behavior, in employee behavior, how we could push forth yung performance or how we could maximize yung performance ng employee, ganyan. Also, how we could deal with difficult employees. So, psychology really played a major role in helping me out with those kinds. Tapos, ngayon naman with business, it's how really consumer behaves. It's how we could, tawag dito, it's how we could reach out to them through our products. Kasi we didn't started naman with just, sige, business, sige, put na natin ganyan. So, we really keep in mind and then these things are really in consideration na parang, why are we doing what we are doing? And then also keeping in mind, what is it for them para bilhin yung product? So, really, psychology plays a vital role in almost everything that I do. So, I might say yun, it played a big part.
Kasi medyo stereotype nga na pag sinabing psych is mental agad yung maisip.
Yun nga, di
So,
ba?
it's very nice to know naman na na-apply natin sa in general. Like, yun nga, improving performance of your employees. And now you're applying it to, observe the consumer behavior. Which is very, So, meron ka bang parang example ng, yung parang na-apply mo siya in marketing or sa basic selling, kumbaga, kung paano mo i-market yung cold brew. Kasi, kung titingnan mo, it's a new product and you're starting it out dun sa dyan sa Batangas.
Yeah.
So, what were your observations and why did you pick, hindi, nasagot mo na pala yung why did you pick cold brew, pero what were your observations and bakit ganun yung, paano mabibili yung product mo, which is cold
Ayun.
brew?
Thank you. We're
Yes.
very much, I have observed our consumers, yun, yung tayo mga Batangan, we're very emotional, ganun. We're very emotional. So, we appeal to emotion. So, hindi pa nga lang din namin napupush forth yung tawag dito yung nung brand namin, yung story ng brand namin. But it's really more into tapping into the emotions of our consumers. So, it was built with the idea in mind na we are doing things because we are connected to our farmers, we are connected to earth, hence our packaging were basically sustainable. So ayun, para mas paano ng consumer ko na I am buying not just for the sake of buying, but really I am buying because I want to help these farmers. I want to help support kasi most packaging right now were all like plastics, right? So, kami, in our own way, we wanted to limit or we would want to promote na if we could reuse naman some packaging, kind of like with the glasses that we do have and some of, ayun nga, with the packaging that we have na mga maninipis lang na plastic that could easily dissolve in years. In a year or years. Yun nga, kasi pinili namin yung mas lower grade na, not like lower grade, pero yung mas madali siya decompose na plastic. So, with that in mind, we promote or we advocate na kami yung mag-start ng sustainability din. Also, parang yun nga, teaching them how to. So, that's actually the next pa. So, hindi pa namin siya ganun, kasi we're into the introduction part pa lang ng our brand since we're just like a month. Wala pa kaming month, pero malapit na, yay!
Yes.
Talagang
we're just
infant.
on our third week. So,
Baby
we're
steps
just
pa
on
lang
our
talaga.
third week. And then, ayun, we would want to push forth our story and our advocacy through our products. So, ayun nga, because learning right now, with everything that's like happening, also with the current location that we do have, people are emotional. People are looking also for aesthetic hints. We are keeping it constant na. If you could see like our colors, if you could see our graphics, ganon, we keep it na tawag dito. Yeah, parallel, ganon. Para makita nila, that's really Brewdt, ganon. Kasi diba ngayon mga people, ganon, aesthetic, ganon.
Yes.
So, bukod sa emotion, it's all into like colors and how it really affects them. Ganon. And yun,
so
visuals,
basically you're parang establishing a movement. You're starting a movement towards parang nature lovers or green something na yun, recycle and stop yung plastic production.
Sustainability. So, not
it's
just
not,
with
Sige.
it's not just it's not just selling coffee but hindi actually ikaw yung guest eh.
Sorry, go lang.
Screen time na ba? Screen time. Okay.
Sorry.
And then, yun nga, you're starting a movement towards sustainability nga. So, people are not just buying coffee in itself, but they're supporting your advocacy din, which is napakaganda naman.
Yes. So, ayun nga yun. It's not just about, helping out the earth, but also helping out farmers, how they could, we sustain also farmers for the best produce na mabibigay nila sa atin. So, it's like 2 birds in 1 stone. You're hitting 2 birds in 1 stone. It's not just like buying our product, but rather to sustain, yun nga, farmers and yung ating earth with our packaging.
Yes naman.
Yeah. Given na nasa infancy stage pa, how is your business doing right now?
Right now, it is exceeding our expectations. Not that we expected low naman, pero sobra siyang fast track. Kasi kami, we just wanted nga to introduce ganun, and then we put out lang, for example, in a month, ito lang yung mapoproduce namin na output, ganyan. Oo. And then, ayun na, people kept on inquiring. So, right now, medyo yung timeline namin for August, September was na speed up kasi meron na kami resellers. They would wanted to yun, expand agad our market. Sabi ko nga, wait lang. We are more
Speeds.
diba?
Speed lang.
Speeds lang, speed. Speed na tayo, speed. So, ayun, at first, we just wanted to sell it out on our area kasi yun lang naman yung kaya namin. Also, with the current lockdown, so parang yun lang yung capacity namin at the moment. Pero we're not really thinking ahead pa of market expansion. Tapos, biglang one night, like a week ago, may nag-message sa amin na, what if we could resell your product here in Manila? So, sabi ko nga, yeah. Kasi, sobra din ako nagkaka-hard time to ship out every now and then products to Manila. So, sabi niya, if siya na lang yung magpapadala, she could like Lala Move or mag-Grab Express or whatnot. So, yun. So, that was one. That was in Quezon City. And then, I have one na in Sucat. And then, sooner or later, yun, mag-recall na sila.
Payaman.
Parang last month, pinipilit lang kita na huwag na bumalik sa work kasi may COVID.
Ano yun? Ang dami mo ng reseller in just ilang week?
In
Wala
just
a
week,
diba?
I have like a prospect of 2. And then, I have 2 na that's in place in Manila.
Close na yun, di ba? 2?
Close deal na yung dalawa. And then, yung 2 is a prospect.
Wow.
And so, I haven't done anything. I mean, like, wala pa ako hindi pa ako like ganun ka-active din with
Ayun, partida na yan,
Yes, and then yun, or
Partida na to
I'm
yun.
so proud kasi yung like stuff were
Parang,
all like organic din.
You
parang
should
last
be.
time, ano lang brand awareness lang, tapos biglang
Oo.
Biglang market expansion. So, wait. Para kasing na-skip kasi gusto namin pa ng
Chill lang. Dito lang, i-chill lang muna dito sa
Para,
Batangas.
Barako lokal, mga ganun.
Oo. Parang, tanda ko na, pinag-away pa nga namin yung logo. Yung design. Di pa, parang, dapat ang launch na ay June 15, tas na-push. Na-push kasi graphics, tapos meron pa yung battle, yung kasi gawa nga ng
packaging.
COVID, yung mga packaging.
All branding collaterals.
Oo, yung lahat ng branding. So, parang nag-start lang siya this July. Tapos doon ako pa, sa'yo, mag-a-apply ka pa doon sa work. Sabi ko, i-focus mo na lang yan. Mahirap mag-juggle ng, although possible naman, kung tingin mo naman na why not just focus na lang sa business?
Feel ko ang bilis nga din kasi yun nga, gaya ng sabi mo, meron ka pang, kumbaga may story pa yung brand nyo. Bakit gano'n? Na feel ko if na-rush yun nga, na-distribute na agad sa market, nag-expand ka na agad without,
establishing.
Hindi yung brand mo ay kumbaga nauna yung product kaysa sa brand mo. Ewan ko lang, feel ko parang yun, mawawalan ng identity or something yung.
Actually, that was the next one. Tapos, it was really that fast kasi we're growing. We were actually noticed by, thank you for opening that up din, JP. Kasi ito nga, nakalimutan ko kanina. We're actually lucky to be selected by DTI. See?
Shout out DTI.
Shout out DTI. Baka di nyo nataksan yung mga business na ganun.
Oo, thank you so much, DTI,
Ay, BIR
for
pala
giving us a chance.
Mali.
So yun, we were just like starting, and then we haven't really like rolled out pa all of the products that we have. Even our story, kasi we're crafting it into a more like visually tawag dito, appealing na kasi when you like tell it na ganun, not all of our mga nagpa-follow naman sa page are, readers or whatnot, diba?
Yeah.
So, we would want it to be a more into visually appealing of sorts na collateral. So, that was what I'm thinking. Tapos yun, I was given a chance by DTI. So, they have noticed our brand, our company, our small micro company.
You're creating a buzz kasi.
Micro.
Our baby.
Na-notice ko yun.
And then yun, we were lucky to be included sa OTOP. It's One Town, One Product. It's their program for trade. And then we are to represent Tanawan, my city. And I'm representing din Batangas. Yes, pageant.
Maganda yung Tanawan talaga yan.
Hindi siya pageant, pero yun nga.
Go Tanawan.
Ilang Tanawan, Batangas City. Batangas Province.
Chill ka lang dito sa Tanawan City.
So ano yun? Under siya ng DTI or different siya?
BIR ka naman dito.
It's a program ng DTI. Yung
okay.
OTOP, it's called OTOP. It's One Town, One Product. So they selected our Barako Cold Brew to represent Tanawan. So the program process, or ayun nga, yung process niya, they will aid us into like they would give us classes. So they call us Autopreneur. Yes, Autopreneur.
Hashtag Autopreneur. Siguro i-share natin yung page. May page ba yung mga yan?
Yeah,
para i-tag natin sila.
Yes, even yung orientation namin, all that. So we've gone to classes already. So yun, they are amping us up with classes, ganun. Parang we know better with business, ganun. Also, they have they will aid us with FDA, especially, di ba, we're into like food and yun nga. So para lang tayo legit tayo, healthy yung atin, di ba? So siya ay sanitary. So kaya siya ay isi-certify din ni FDA and they will help out on it. Also magkakaroon siya ng nutrition facts. So yun nga, that's fun.
Wow.
And then they will help us with
label.
Na
Oo.
all may label.
Oo, sila
May
yung
label.
magde-determine ano talaga yung nutritional value ng aming product. So, that's one. So,
Wow.
ilalakad kami
Okay.
with FDA. So, that's one. And then, with branding, that's like the biggest of them all. Kasi nga, right now, we have our in-house naman din na graphic artist, best friend din ni Pao, may business partner. So every now and then doon kami nagpapagawa ng collateral. And then a big help with DTI, sila yung magpo-provide sa amin ng graphic designer. All of our products, sila yung magbibigay ng face, ng design.
Grabe
Even
yun.
with the video, even with even the visual, the photos, the video,
For
and
free?
everything for free. Yes.
Oh,
Wow.
Wow.
It's a major
Wow.
it's a major tawag dito, it's a
Speeds.
major
Speeds.
transformation for the brand kasi they would want it nga to push forward in Batangas since we're representing the Barako coffee. So that
In
was
under a month.
major.
In just under a month. Yan na yung mga
Yes.
ano.
That was
Wow.
major.
Understatement yung speeds eh. Ano mo
Will you be having convention din?
Skyrocketed, diba? Sabi siya nag-skyrocketed kasi yan. Sabi ko nga na, we're just like starting.
Mga to the moon.
Wait. So, sounds, di ba nag-represent
moonshot
sa buong
for
Batangas? As in, di ba nakita ko yung, nakita ko yung parang webinar nyo.
Yes.
So, sa lahat ng tao na yun, ikaw lang yung taga Batangas, tas yung ibang mga tao doon from different places na.
Ano naman, it's all from Batangas but we're representing our own municipality and cities.
So, ikaw yung rep ng Tanawan.
Yes,
Tanawan.
Tanawan represent.
Sino sa lipa?
Ikaw na pala si Miss Tanawan.
Pageant pala.
Pageant pala ito.
Oo, parang
Pageant. Tourism.
Parang ano lang.
Representing Tanawan.
Pero will you be having convention? Yung parang may sa mga business. Kasi COVID, di ba? Parang or online convention yung mangyayari.
Ay, right
Paano
now,
yung
we could join yung mga fairs ng DTI na, ayun nga, online trade fair, gano'n. Pero once yung COVID nga, yun na, it eases up or matapos na talaga siya. Sana matapos na talaga siya. So, yun, we have access to different trade shows across the Philippines. So it's for free. We just have to showcase our products, and it's all sponsored na din with by DTI.
it can also be an avenue for investors, di ba?
It is.
Wow. So pwede kang may mga lumapit sa inyo na big names and then supportan yung product.
Pwede.
So,
Back sila. Back.
Seeds. Another
back.
seeds.
Yan eh. Cafe de Lipa.
Another seeds.
Bigyan kayo ng space dun sa shelves nila, ganun.
Pwede, di ba?
Pero wala ko pwede ganun eh.
Collab.
Collab. Cold
X.
lab.
Cafe de Lepa.
Brewdt X Uniqlo. Bro.
Wow there.
Local
Amoy
release.
kape yung
May kape yung yung...
Amoy kape yung damit.
Pero, wala na tuloy tatanong ko.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hindi, siguro ito muna kasi yun nga, masyadong kami, pero siguro pati viewers din, medyo gulat dun sa mga pangyari. Napakabilis
Ako din.
Yung mismo honor din ang bilis. Gusto lang namin malaman siguro yung mga struggles and gaano nyo katagal kinonceptualize yung company mismo before launching kasi 'di ba marami pang isip-isip diyan kung bakit ganito yung product or yung mga challenges nyo. So gaano nyo katagal pinagplanuhan bago i-launch?
Actually, alam niyo yan, guys. Alam niyo yan.
Share natin sa mga viewers
actually,
natin.
almost 2 months. Kasi nga, no, it's like April. I thought of that April. So, May, June, July. So, almost 3 months pala. So, almost 3 months yon. And then, the very first was, marami na nagtitinda ng kape. But, what could set you apart from them? So, that was the main question na patuloy ko siya na sinasagot, ganon. Also, with the product that we would have, ano yung makikater natin that all, tawag dito, ano yung market, kung ano yung market na ita-target natin, ganun. And then, also, Tagi helped me. Actually, mas naging clearer yung purpose nung company when he gave me that like market survey thing na parang
May testimonial.
Yes.
yes
Yes.
boy,
Baka
testimonial.
naman, pwede sa LinkedIn yan.
Recommendation.
Para may laman naman yun.
Consultant na.
Yeah, consultant namin siya with marketing.
Yes.
So yun, that
Okay,
actually
G.
helped a lot yung market survey namin to really, kasi syempre, diba? So we have that in place. Parang, okay, sige, gusto namin ng business. And then this is what we have in mind. Pero, ano ba yung market mo? Ano ba yung current na kaya na bibili? May bibili ba sa'yo with the current na products na ibibigay mo or with the prices that you would give them, ganun. So what could set you apart para bilhin ka? So, ayun, that kept me thinking for about 2 months, ganon. And then, also with the product portfolio that we will have to offer, keeping also in mind the logistics and all that, ganon. Tapos, pinaka would be yung branding. Kasi syempre, diba, that would really, will really market you yung branding collaterals mo. Parang, paano mo siya gagawin, ano yung, ayun nga, yung timeline actually nitagal. Kasi I was like all over the place kasi sobra akong excited to start. So, that was really one struggle. Okay yun. With future na mga magbi-business dyan, ganun. Let's keep our composure. One at a
Gusto ko lang
time.
balikan yung Gusto ko lang balikan yung kwento ni Tagi kanina. 'Di ba, before the lunch siguro, nagbabala kang bumalik doon sa pagiging employee. What was
Ayun,
your thinking behind it? And ano yun, nag-give up ka na dun sa or hindi ba nagma-materialize yung mga ideas mo for your business? Anong natakbo sa isip mo ron?
meron akong second thoughts na parang sabi ko na, kasi sa corporate, ayun, I'm adept na already with the corporate. So, parang with the uncertainty that this is giving me, I'm scared. Ayun, I'm really like scared lang to start. I'm not even starting it, 'di ba, Tagi? Kasi wala pa tayo wala pa
Puro,
kami ng mga,
puro late na
label.
usapan.
Wala tayong label.
Logo.
Wala pa din ako logo. So, kaya,
Meeting.
kinakabahan ako noon. Nasabi ko nga na, what if this keeps on going as ganito, ganyan? Wala pa nga, di pa nang nag-start. So, yun, I was just really scared. So, sabi ko nga na, bumalik na lang kaya ako nung corporate. Tapos, my self-doubt is really, tawag dito, yun, slapping me at that time, na parang, girl, you're not made for this and all that. So, ayun, that's actually one thing that I have to manage and control. And then what kept me grounded was, ayun nga, I had to go back with whatever it is that I drafted. Sabi ko na, if I don't believe in what I am doing, how would I expect people to believe in me? Hence that day, parang, ayun, diba? Parang if I am second guessing what I am doing, how would I expect people to believe me? So, ayun, that actually fueled up whatever it is na natitira ko na inspiration. Hence, ayun, mas ginawa ko siyang productive by looking at, sige, ako na lang gagawa ng collaterals ko. Kaya ako nag-start with all of the, tawag dito, with all of the creative collaterals that I do have. So, for the stories, for all of the posts that I may have to post, ganyan. So, ayun, and after that day, that's actually a major turning point. Na medyo, yun, every day na mas nadadagdagan yung inspiration ko to really push forth kung ano man yung ginagawa ko right now. Also, yun nga, with all of the comments ng consumers, may it be good, may it be bad, it actually fuels me to really be more into this thing. Now, I'm all in.
Yes naman.
Yes!
So if you were to give that advice pala dun sa dating ikaw, nung nagsisimula ka pa lang, mas shorten pa yung yung success road. Kasi di ba, parang may mga setbacks and everything, which is normal naman.
Kung hindi naman siya nagkaganon, I guess hindi rin niya ma-reach yung point niya ngayon.
Oo.
Siguro sa mga ibang tao, sa mga nagbabalak mag-business na lang, parang if you're still having doubts, yun nga kasi COVID din naman and hindi rin naman madali makakuha ng pera. So, ito na yun. Pakinggan niyo yung sinasabi ni Bea. Kung nagdadalawa
Hindi,
isip ko kayo
not
mag-start
only COVID din, yung mga gusto lang talaga mag-start din,
in
na
general.
natatakot na. Oo.
Actually, yes. Ayun, actually, my friend din, she was putting up her own business. Sabay kami during COVID.
Ngayon, ngayon.
Ng,
Oo.
ng week. And pareho kami ng sentiment. So, kami lang yung nag-iilan with each other, ganun. And then, di ba, natural lang naman to have this fear of, what if walang bumili? What if hindi siya like matanggap in the market? What if ganun? So,
Yeah.
you will have a lot of what ifs. Pero, what if it works? What if it's the other way around? So, ayun nga, parang it's the law of attraction na parang claim it to be yours. If it's not working, what you could improve for people to accept it. Ganon. Parang always, sabi nila na it could be so toxic if you think it's like, if you think of being so optimistic all the time, but actually it helps. Diba? Parang you are just starting, you are scared. Why would you beat yourself up? Right? Bakit mo pa ibibit yung sarili mo with these thoughts rather than starting now? What if it works? What if it, parang yun. Keep an eye always, keep your eyes on the prize always. Parang don't let your goal in mind. That would really be your anchor kung paano ka, kung paano mas mabilis ka din go to with your goals. Ganun. Sorry, ang gulo. Pero, tawag dito,
Hindi, juicy yun.
ayun, keep that always in mind. Na parang in times when you feel like you're not doing enough, you're not putting out everything that you've got, ayun lang. Keep out on your goal. And then keep also grounded why you have started that thing. So, and then connect it. That will really fuel you to kailangan ko nga palang gawin yung ginagawa ko kasi ito yung gusto kong mangyari. Ito yung root ko kung bakit ako nagsimula. So, yun. Begin with an end in mind. Also, remember why you are starting.
So, yes naman.
Na-curious lang ako kasi 'di ba COVID. Tapos nag-resign ka 'di ba sa company?
Yes.
What made you what made you decide to resign during a pandemic? Ngayon na maraming tao na nangangailangan ng trabaho, maraming nawalan ng trabaho. Ikaw na merong trabaho, why did you decide to resign and mag-venture dun sa isang risky part na wala kang idea kung yun nga, marami kang what if.
Wala
Which is,
kasi siguraduhan na may pera ka at the end of the month.
yun. During a pandemic pa, I admire the audacity to
Balls to the wall.
Oo. Gusto ko malaman yung thinking behind it na ba't ka nag-resign in a very risky situation?
Actually, na-manage ko na to rehearse this. Kasi diba nag-a-apply ako, diba? So basically, yun yung mga usual dinala ng question. Pero, I think,
HR pala ako.
Pwede na mag-HR.
Thank you so much. Pero it's more into like family. Kasi I wanna look after my family din. So, kasi with the current work that I
Nag-cut out si Bea.
Oh, nawala.
Ayun, sorry.
Yun.
Hi, ayun. So, first, it's basically on like family. Kasi nga, I wanna look after my family, ganon. Working in Manila, I'm like compelled to be there most of the time. So, I have less time lang din to spend with them. Even, more so, right now, it's COVID. I opt and then oversee sila instead. Also, I have seen an opportunity with business. I want to know myself better through business. Kaya sabi ko nga na might as well, sige, i-push na lang natin to, ganyan. But also the uncertainty and also the learnings that I'm getting right now with starting the business. Sabi ko nga na, sige, I could go full-time. Ganon. Kasi nga, ayun, if you could remember Tagi saying na I'm second guessing myself na parang gusto kong bumalik ng corporate. Pero, alam nyo, mas nakikilala ko yung sarili ko right now with business. Also, tawag dito, iba yung passion that I do have. Na, I have passion naman in dealing with people, but right now, I'm happier with what I'm doing.
Na all.
I'm happier with what I'm doing. Na parang, I know every day na this is what I'm supposed to do. This is what I would want to deliver to my customers. Not, I mean, that's also the thing naman din with corporate kasi I love recruiting. I love handling out like trainings and all that. I love really talking to people. Pero it's different when you really, really, really love what you're doing. I love coffee, by the way. I'm a coffee person. But also I love giving service to people and knowing their feedback towards the product and their interest towards the product. So, ayun, I think I'm more passionate with this right now. Kaya I might say na pwedeng pwede ko munang i-set aside yung HR ko na stint. And, yun nga, may questions din ako back then na, if ever man na, do you wanna still go back to the corporate side? Sabi ko, I could naman, but not full-time. Kasi yun nga, mas devoted na ako in this thing kasi I'm much happier right now with where I am at. So, ayun.
Where were you judged nung ginawa mo yung decision na yun? Like your friends, family, or co-workers? Were you asked some questions na ano ka ba na
Ba't ka
parang ba't ka malis? Diba?
ganito?
Yes, kasi, of course, kasi nga, my family, they're very much into, like, you should, like, earn, ganyan, every month. So, they're very much of a financial, yun, may...
How did you handle those objections?
Ayun,
and
kaya diba,
criticisms?
second guess din ako sa sarili ko kasi hindi ko nga siya ganun as kilala. Hindi ako mas ganun ako vulnerable, especially with ngayon yung pandemic, diba? Ganun tayo ka-emotional. So, ako naman, I was lucky enough to set aside money for contingency. So, that really helped me out during the process. Also, I was lucky enough that my cousin believed in what I do. Hence, he was my business partner right now. I was actually, yun nga, I was actually ready naman to venture all this alone. Pero I was happy that, ayun, at the end of the day naman, it takes just one person to believe in you to turn it all around. Kasi yun nga, I was beating myself up na, wala nang tatanggap sa akin, tas wala nang stream of income like monthly, ganyan. But also, kasi diba, like typical Filipino families na, wala kang trabaho,
It's like big change,
kawawa
diba?
naman, ganyan.
Parang, ay, nag-online selling, ay.
Diba, parang,
tambay lang sa bahay, ganun mga...
na parang, bakit tambay ka lang, ganun. So, that kinda hurt. Kinda hurt at first. Kasi yun nga, especially din with the vulnerability brought about by the pandemic. So, mas nag-intensify lang siya with all of the words that I keep on hearing. Pero, ayun nga, it only takes one person to believe in you. And then to take or to turn that mindset all around. Na parang, bakit? Di naman ako, I don't live in your own terms. Di nyo naman ako like, pinapakain.
Ano ba, business ba yun or relationship?
Pwede daw both.
Life pala, life. Ay, sorry. Balik tayo sa business. Pero yun, it only takes one person nga to believe in you, to turn that mindset all around. And then, please, ayun, if anyone's like, yun nga, listening up to this part right now with financials, ayun, keep up for contingency because it really helps. Really helps you a lot. You would plan to resign. Might as well have at least like 3 months spare.
I feel attacked.
This is a learning experience, okay? Ayun.
Naka-recover mas tags. What is contingency? What is emergency fund?
All in tayo, all in.
All in. Curious lang din kami siguro. Have you ever had entrepreneurial mindset before? Like, kunyari nung college or nung bata ka pa. Were you born this way or ngayon lang siya nag-emerge?
I think I was really born this way kasi back in college I used to sell cookies to my friends.
Mm.
And then I'm just like selling cookies would be kasi parang hobby naman namin yun during like mga weekends ganon, when I spend it with my sister ganon, we would like bake cookies lang and all, and then I'll sell it lang sa school. So it's kind of like a hobby lang back then na parang I would want to share lang my cookies. Bayaran nyo na lang ako ganun. So that was kind of like that in high school. In college, did I sell anything? I don't. Kasi sobrang like, carefree lang nun ako. Mas magastos ako nung college. Woo, YOLO! Yung mindset natin back then. But then, aminin nyo yan.
Jollibee for life.
Tawag Jollibee. KFC, dinner, guys, dinner.
Dinner ba tayo? Okay, Jollibee tayo tonight? Okay, diba? So, very, very nabago siya when I entered corporate. Actually, bawal yun. Pero, sorry.
Jollibee?
Hindi ko napapangalanan yung company ko, pero nagbebenta ako dati. Bawal kasi yun, di ba? You're peddling and stuff. Pero binibenta ko naman siya like lunchtime kasi nga it's more on food. I really love cooking even back then. So sabi ko, might as well let people try what I cook. So I started out with my
Nawala.
Yun. I started out with ulam kasi nga we have this breakfast club sa pantry. And then, every now and then, nakikishare sila ng food sa akin. Hindi naman sa madamot ako, pero kasi malakas akong kumain. So, basically, pag na-half na yung, di ba, yung pagkain ko, so, I need to buy a replacement for my breakfast. So, ayun nga. And then, I see that opportunity to, hi guys, kung gusto niyo pagluto ko din kayo, ganon. So, they bought it. So, for a while.
May bayad. Pagluluto ko, may bayad. Bayad.
Siyempre ko, for example, diba, that's beef. Or for example, I would want to make beef tapa. And then I will pair it up with egg. Tapos, makiki-share sila konti na, makakain ko na beef tapa. I'm like, for example, sobrang hungry naman nun. Parang, okay lang naman sa akin kasi I give out naman din. Pero sabi ko, at least man lang din, matry nyo yung the same amount that I'm trying. So sabi ko, if you would want with this amount, ganun, I could make you one. Ako na lang magluluto na breakfast nyo.
May pa-free trial.
Yun yung free trial kasi lagi nila akong sinasabayan with breakfast. So,
may business model ka na pala nun. May free trial.
Mga free trial talaga tayo, sampling ganun.
Nawala ulit.
Wait, naka-push yung talk si Bea eh.
Kasi yung ingay, mga besh.
Yun.
Okay.
May nire-repair kami dito sa house, so kaya siya maingay. So
nagana naman yung natin, noise cancellation.
Nagana.
Oo, nagana.
Push to talk ako.
Alright.
Okay yun. May damaan.
May nag-drill. Wait lang daw.
Ayun.
Yun.
Until such time na okay naman din siya. Kaso may naging like mga early morning na kami na mga meetings and all that. So natigil din siya for a while kasi ayun nga, I have a lot din that's going on sa with work ganun, with my position. Yung mga meetings and all that. So medyo natigil siya for a while. And then nung nag-comeback naman ako, yes, may comeback.
Na all.
Business tayo.
Ihugot yung kay Tagi.
Business tayo.
Kanina pala hugot to eh.
Wala dumaaga pa para dito.
Tama na ba?
Na all.
So, with my comeback, I introduced naman yung truffles kasi may roommate ako back then sa unit. And then, she really loves making truffles. So, she shared her recipe with me. Kasi in time na parang panggabi siya, ganun. Ako na lang yung pinapatapos niya of truffle. So, basically, I give credit to her. Kasi siya yung nagbigay sa akin ng idea or yung aming secret recipe sa aming truffle. So, it's not yung mushroom kasi hindi pa natin yun kaya i-outsource yung truffle. Anyway, truffle yung French dark chocolate na truffles. So,
Yung nga, hindi ko
that's
pa natitikman.
next week
Magiging
meron
next
ako.
product kaya yan, ano? Sa menu nyo.
Meron ako pero different
Bukod
entity.
sa-
Naka-ready na yung
Different
page
yan.
ko.
Different
naka-ready
story na yun.
Oo. Pero naka-ready na yung social media ko din for those kinds.
Yun. May
Oh.
next lunch ka pa pala.
Positioning.
Yes! Nandun lang siya
Positioning.
sa other side. So,
Tamang
ayun.
hint lang na ano.
Ang dami, di ba? Hindi ko na din alam. Focus muna tayo sa isa.
Sige.
Anyway, ayun, so French dark chocolate truffles. But syempre sa office yun nga, mas gusto nila tawagin na choco ball. So, sige, like, Graham balls.
Graham.
Chocoballs.
Sa ball.
Sa French
Sana ball.
sa
Sana
French
ball.
truffles, sa Pilipinas, choco balls.
Chocoballs.
Only in the Philippines.
Scrambles.
I want to, diba, na truffles. Para medyo may pizzazz to it. When you eat, this is my truffles, ganon. Pero, okay, pabiling choco balls, Bea.
Balls.
How much is your balls?
Sa tindahan lang sa nga pong choco ball.
Bujit choco balls. So, ayun, before, I used to make mga 5 tubs lang of it. So, alam mo yung microwavable na mga lalaganan. So, mga 5 tubs lang na ganun. And then, it expanded to making 15. It expanded to making 20 up until nakaabot ako ng at most na 50. And I used to bring it na mga every Monday, ganun. I would sell each tub I started 150 and then nung bumahal na,
150 per tub?
Oo.
Diba it's mura na
Wow.
din.
Mahal yun.
Mura yun. Kasi ang gamit
Hindi tayo palakain eh.
premium
Choco
chocolate
balls.
and whipping cream.
Oh.
Wow.
Mahal yung whipping cream ko kasi nagbago ang whipping cream. With the price increase.
Nananakit yung whipping cream.
Iba yun.
Ay, mabay.
Iba.
Wala si paring JB.
Wala si JP.
Sige lang.
Ayun.
Madali naman siya i-editin.
Oh, he'll come back. Heroes come back.
So, yun. Even nung nag-price increase ako, this is what I learned then back then, na when you have your brand loyalty, and you really have that brand loyalty, even mag-price change ka, and when you explain it to them clearly, and what's in it for them with the change, mas receptive pa din sila. Even naman ganun nga. I started with 150 and then I moved to 180 and then still, I'm still having, ayun nga, a lot of orders every now and then.
Maganda.
So, ayun.
Yung power kunyari yung sa price change na yung changes dun sa tawag dito. Kasi same product lang din naman 'di ba yung binebenta mo.
May transparency kasi, kaya na-justify
Kasi
yung...
ayun, what was the objections and questions siguro na nag-arise dun mula sa mga buyers mo, sa mga existing buyers na ba't ka nagtaas ganun or may iba pa bang question dun?
Alam mo, magkaibigan tayo. Ba't na?
Right?
Eh, mga ganun, di ba? Kasi, di ba?
Wala bang presyo kaibigan dyan?
Ayun. That would arise. That would really arise. Kaya sabi, wala
Di ba? Ano yung mga ibang question na yun? Anong mga common questions? And how did you handle it? Na para ma-justify yung price increase mo.
Yan, friends and close one. So, sabihin nila na, wala bang discount dyan? Sinasabay naman kita. Ayan. Conditional na siya. Nagiging conditional na siya. So, sabihin ko na, I'm doing this for business. Yun nga, parang as your friend,
Supportan mo naman
supporta na lang. If you would naman din, I would fully support you naman din. So, ayun, parang na-realize naman din na, yeah, she's actually doing this for pala. Yun. She's serious about it pala. So, it's not like a hobby na
Parang,
oo.
Parang you were objected at first, pero as time goes by, mag-adjust na din sila.
Parang through conversations naman din na naglalokohan kami na parang sabi ko din naman na, ikaw din naman di ba papayag ka ba, for example, tatagain kita ng price na yun, mas lugi ka pa with the ingredients that you do have. Sabi ko na, nagbibigay naman ako ng free. Sa'yo nga may sobra ako na free ball dyan kasi friend kita. O, diba? Mga ganon.
Free ball.
Free choco ball.
May Dragon Ball na kasama.
Ito pala, may tanong ako.
Hindi mo naalala mo yung tanong mo.
Naalala ko na tanong ko. Hayop ka eh.
Sige.
Diretso ka kasi eh. Ayaw bigay ng tanong eh.
Game.
Ikaw na lang kaya dito. Alis na lang ako. Hindi, since successful naman in a span of time yung business. Okay. Let's say, what if hindi nga nag-workout? Ano lang plan mo?
Yun.
Diba nag-second out ka din naman beforehand tapos na-justify na sige, pupush through ko na lang yung business. And let's say, nitong July, wala ka pa rin nabenta. Hindi pa rin nagkiklik sa market. Anong parang backup plan mo nun?
That's good. That's really a good question. It's actually one thing I thought of then during the birthing process. Yes, birthing process.
Yes.
Anyway,
Birthing process. Nag-labor.
Habang nagli-labor.
Labor ng choco balls.
Chocobos ko. That's right. Kaya ako merong mga other products na I have with
Cut off ka ulit.
yan. So yun, might as well have some other products that could appeal to them. Or I would run out some surveys on how I could better improve my product. Baka kasi
Nag-cut off ka ulit.
Nag-drill. Wait lang natin.
ayan. So yun, parang
Yan.
if the problem was the price or the problem was the taste, so might as well I will know how much I could improve on the product, ganon. So if hindi talaga siya like accepted by the market, I have other stuff that I could offer to them, still with coffee. So ayun, kaya meron ako kaya kami product portfolio and kaya hindi ko siya nilalabas all in one na in just like one go. Yun pala yung product niya and all that. So those were kept in my arsenal para if ever man I may need stuff na kasi hindi hype player yung current ko na nilabas. So, meron akong other stuff that I could offer to them. Diba?
So, giving up is not an option. Kasi mostly,
ang inisip ko kasi, kunyari, di mag-give up si Bea. Yung sasagot pa lang niya, it means tenacious siya doon sa product. Kasi yun nga, hindi pa naman natatest yung product. So, ba't ko agad bibitawan? So, sasagot pa lang niya, pipilitin niya, or gagawin niya yung lahat para at least man lang ma-reach yung product testing phase.
Yes.
Kasi usually pag mag-give up na, either change product ka na, change market. So, talagang believe siya sa product niya. Kahit na hindi siya mag-click, willing siya to go the extra mile na i-push pa rin yung product niya. Yung magkawa ng small tweaks and ano.
And she's willing to reevaluate kung ano yung nagkamali. Hindi lang yung talagang hindi to nagana, tapos palit na nga. Kasi mostly, kunyari din, pag freelancer, kasi freelancing is a business naman, so, kunyari most of the businesses, kaya mababa yung success rate is they already give up during the first stumble. So, it's good to hear na, yun nga, yung mga action plan na ginawa ni Bea, in her case, na what if, hindi nga umano, given na ang dami niya ding second guessing nung mga early stages.
True.
Yes, true. Thank you so much, guys.
Yun na naman ata yung concept ng capitalism. Parang parang babaguhin yung process hanggang ikaw na yung pinaka smooth na, yun nga, parang ikaw na yung bibilhin ng mga tao. Oo.
It's grit and grind. O, diba? Hindi tayo papatalo. Push for the great.
GG.
GG.
Bea 2020.
GG. Grit and grind.
Yan yung title. Yan ang title na episode 2. Oh my God.
Grit and grind. May title, may magkaka-title na pala.
Title na, yes.
may title. Siguro, big question din siguro. Ngayong COVID din, bakit coffee yung naisip mo? Out of all the business concepts and products, bakit coffee ngayong COVID season?
Kasi, for most naman, hindi naman, I might say all, kasi hindi naman like lahat nagkakape. Pero like most people, parang breakfast staple na nila yung coffee. Right?
Actually,
Parang hindi siya as like a want, pero most of them would be, it's actually a necessity. It's actually a need. Kasi if you could look at the shelves, because that's what I did then at the beginning, when I was like, yun nga, during the birthing process, naubos eh. I mean, may nakuha every now and then ng mga granules, diba? You have like Great Taste, you have like Nescafe, you have like high brands, pero minimension ko lang po kayo kasi coffee yung category.
Baka naman, may sponsoran tayo.
Diba?
Si Jollibee at KFC kanina.
Ayun, diba? You have like Great Taste, you have like coffee, you have like Copeco, and then if you could look at sa shelves nila, every now and then may bawas. And then nababawasan, even pa nga pag minsan, medyo out na yung shelf nila. So, naisip ko din na maybe coffee is really a necessity. So, might as well I would venture out on this thing. Also, with COVID naman din, in place, di ba people are more stingy with how they spend their money. So, they would look more into the needs that I could have right now. So, ayun nga, with my pricing din, with the pricing, and ayun nga, when you really wanted to tawag dito to help them at this time, ayun, hence the prices then right now is really low. I mean, yung markup ko, I put it out na mas mababa than the usual, kasi keeping in mind nga what people nowadays have to experience, ganyan. So, I have this first thought back then na, ano yan, parang Starbucks. Eh, hindi nga nasa Starbucks right now yung mga tao. I got that from my family members. Sabi ko, not really. Pero I'm more into, what if yung, syempre, di ba, you could buy 250 kilos ng barako and then you could share it with your family. And then, ilan na yung magagamit mo doon is just 1 cup, and then you could provide for 7 na or 8 na person. So, in that way, it could also help them save. So, di ba, with our nature naman dito sa Batangas, papakuluan mo yung barako for a while, ganyan. So, ayun din. So,
parang nag-play into rin yung family dynamics dun sa product since
culture nating mga Batanggenyo.
Diba? We love that. Kasi yun naman yung usual at normal way naman talaga to really brew yung Batangas Barako, diba? Yung matagal na lang napapakuluan. So, that's one thing. And then, also, ayun nga, dahil it's COVID, what about the farmers? So, yun din yung naisip namin. Might as well support them during this time. So, whatever it is that they're producing right now, ayun, may kausap naman kami na stable din na supplier. It's really fresh from the farm, whatever it is. Like the beans that we have, it's really fresh from the farm. Tapos, ayun, hindi namin sila tinataga sa presyo. Unlike with some other na mga proprietors, 'di ba? Parang yun na nga, mababa na ibibigay sa'yo na prices, tatagain mo pa with discounts. Eh, 'di ba? Yun na nga lang yung means nila to survive at this time. Right? So, we made sure that there's fair trade with this kind.
Parang abuso naman kasi, di ba?
Yeah, di ba? Parang that's one thing that saddens me. Lalo pa ngayong season na to. Paano na lang sila? Diba? Tapos, tatagain mo pa ng baka naman pwede pag kanyang kilo, ganyan, bawasan mo na lang yung presyo.
COVID naman, ganyan.
Yeah, yung mga yun, very vulnerable naman sila to give kasi nga, okay lang yan basta magkapera. Pero diba, that's one thing that's nakakalungkot na, ikaw yung mas nakakalamang, pwede ka namang mag-give out sa kanila in the best way possible. Ganun.
They're abusing the farmers' emotions.
Ayun nga, diba?
Yun, diba?
Kaya kami at yun nga sa amin, in our own means na we could help them out then, especially in bringing out this brand, especially our Batangas Barako coffee farmers. Especially yun nga kasi nandito tayo sa Batangas, ganun. Kasi tinan mo katatapos lang ng eruption, so hindi pa talaga sila nakakabangon. Ngayon pa lang ngayon pa lang nag-grow talaga yung mga beans na dapat, kasi katatanim pa so ngayon pa lang talaga sila magre-reap ng ani nila. During that time, sobra na silang hirap kasi nga with the eruption. Tapos dumating pa yung
Action did
COVID.
COVID.
So, the only thing we could help them is support them. Ayun.
Exactly.
So, ang ganda namang, di ba? Advocacy nun.
Value.
Value. Coming from a place of help. Yun.
Yeah.
Yes.
Quote on quote.
Quote and quote.
So, final thoughts since mag-1 hour mark na rin ata.
1 hour mark na ba yun?
Let's
Siguro,
go.
mayroon tayong trivia question. Parang gawin natin sa podcast na it will be an accountability podcast in a way. Siguro, I have siguro 2 questions for Bea para mabalikan niya in the future, tapos balikan niya tong podcast. So, first question ko lang siguro is, in a year from now, sabihin na natin in a year from now, where do you see yourself and Brewdt Coffee?
Second question.
Second question. Hindi, in a year from now, saan mo nakikita yung sarili mo at nasa na yung Brewdt Coffee?
Thank you. Actually, iniisip ko pa rin yung hanggang ngayon. Kasi nga, di ko pa alam kung ano yung mga high player ko. Pero, ayun, a dream of mine is to expand across the Philippines. Na I could tap out in those areas. I could, I could introduce then our products in even the farthest area, and then mas makilala nila din yung Batangas heritage to our Braco coffee. So that's one. And then second would be hindi lang yung isang group ng farmers yung matutulungan namin, but rather we could expand to some other coffee farmers din that really naman din produces our coffee. So ayun lang, parang that could ripple from one to another. And then as a year passes by, ayun, madami na kami na help out, ganon. And then what else? It's a lofty dream of mine, pero I don't think it could happen in a year. Pero I would love to have a production facility for my cold brew.
Yes, production facility.
Hindi naman siya like a big one or something, pero di ba parang like a small room where I could, do all my stuff.
Yeah.
Dexter's lab.
Automate lahat.
Naka-lab coat and test tubes.
Oo. That would, andun yung mga, mga for testing, ganun. Testing materials and all that. And that could pass like sanitary, mga compliances, ganun. And also, ayun, parang nasa-separate ko din yung work from home. kasi diba, sa kitchen lang namin ginagawa ni Pa, ganyan. So, parang kami naglalaro lang ni Pa, ganyan. Pero, yun naman, hygienic naman din. Use like gloves and all that. Pero mas maganda pa rin if there's like a facility where we could do
like dedicated workplace.
Yeah.
Yes. So,
Oo.
that's a dream of mine for a year.
Sa mga contractor dyan, baka naman mabigyan nyo si Bea ng
Hi, you're welcoming future investors.
Ako, puraot ang wala. Second question mo.
Hindi, siguro let's set a tangible goals. How many in a year from now, how many branch are you planning to have? And ilang buhay na yung naapektuhan mo?
Or
like, not only farmers, di ba?
Anong area sa Philippines ang na-reach mo in a year?
Yun, pwede yun.
Okay. Right now, I could already reach Iloilo and some other areas of Visayas. So,
sige. Sana Iloilo. I would want to expand na hanggang Vismin, ganon. Not really all of Mindanao, pero kahit like 5 key cities lang in Vismin. So about
how many branches are we talking about
in a year?
In a year. Para lang pag binalikan mo to, parang kunyari, sabihin mo 10 branches. Then 50 yung achieve mo, di ba? Parang gandang goal nun.
Kinikilig ako tawag dito, thinking of that, na parang ngayon, dito lang kami sa bahay, gumagawa. Tapos ngayon, dami na natin, like, diba? For me, I would be happy with 20.
20.
With 20.
So, babalikan natin siya ng a year from now. Tingnan natin kung naka-20 si Bea.
Anniversary podcast.
Anniversary podcast. Ng episode 2 ng Grit and Grind.
Part 2.
Grit and Grind Part 2.
Thank
Part 2.
Nice.
20 branches.
Yeah, 20.
Ikaw,
20
JP,
Year
branches.
20, let's go!
JP, yung takeaways or like final.
And then, yung farmers pala, right?
Mm.
So, right
Kung
now,
ilang...
we're supporting 2. And then, hopefully at the end of the
Yes. Bigla ko nag-cut off.
ayun, siguro
Nawala.
mga 15, ganun.
15 farmers.
Mm-mm.
So,
Alright.
yung next question talaga yun. Yung second question.
May question pa si Kenneth eh.
Di ba? Oh. Hindi, yung second, follow-up lang yun eh. Follow-up lang yun eh. Pampaba ng natin, ng podcast. Para more content. Hindi, yung second question is what's stopping you from achieving it right now? Or earlier? Ano yun? Oo nga, yung mas maaga. Bakit naghihintay ka pa ng isang taon ganun?
I would always go back to myself. Kasi ako lang naman yung magiging biggest hindrance in achieving that kind. Siguro, ayun nga. Sometimes I feel like yun. So, uninspired and all that. Pero yun nga, always ko lang binabalikan why I even started and my end in mind. And then, ayun, that's the biggest, I think, hindrance to that success. Also, we're just starting. So, hindi pa din yung belief ng tao. So, that's second. Kasi yun nga, hindi pa naman kami like ganun pa ka well-known or something, ganun. So, I think that, kasi we still need to work hard pa to appeal to people to reach those areas. Also, next ay, syempre, for financial capacity kasi hindi pa namin kaya i-support yung 15 na farmers. So, mga 2 pa lang yung kaya namin right now. So, that's one thing. Eventually,
At least you're impacting a life.
yes, yun nga. Parang eventually, when we expand and when we grow pa more, we could impact that much. Ayun. I think those are the things that's hindering us right now.
Alright.
Alright.
So,
Thank you,
ikaw,
guys.
That's it. Ako naman, nakikinig lang din ako kay Bea kasi kumbaga, meron din akong future goals na pag-open up ng sarili kong business. And nakaka-inspire yung kwento ni Bea na yun din, feel ko din marami akong matututunan lalo na with trusting yung product, hindi lang yung product pero yourself, the business. Tsaka yung starting goal. Sana kayo din, yung mga nakikinig, may maganda din kayong take or learning na makuha dito sa podcast namin. So, yun lang naman yung insight ko sa buong nangyari.
alright. Ikaw, Lipa. Ay, Lipa, huwag na yan. Kaina pa yun. Namumuro
Hindi,
yan.
shoutout lang dun sa ating sound engineer na si Craig. Hindi pa natin siya napapakilala. Welcome to the team. Yan na po yung nagpo-produce ng ating quality songs.
Hi, Craig!
Hey, Greg.
May question ka
Ayun
ba,
lang.
Craig?
Yung thank you lang kay Bea for sharing her time and experience. So, we look forward to your success. And, yun, ikaw na tags.
Abangan nyo na lang sa baba, sa description. Diyan ko nalalagay yung social media handles ni Bea, lahat ng pages, and si Paula din, since wala siya, sadly. So, yun. And then, for our next episode, abangan nyo, may isa pa ulit kaming guest. I think sunod-sunod yung mga podcast namin na may mga guest from now on. So,
sabi sa inyo, di lang kami yung maririnig niyo.
pero may mga episodes din naman kami. Pero, ang naka-line up namin is we have a guest. So, abangan nyo na lang our future episode and like, share, and subscribe. Comment na lang din kayo kung ano mga naging takeaways nyo and what else could we improve sa podcast. So,
Thanks so much, guys. And if you have like questions regarding our business or hindi ko na-expound much better, you could comment down below. Yeah, comment lang kayo and then I'll try my best to answer all those.
Or
But
message
Can,
na
can you can you
you can
ano,
message
can
me,
you
yes,
mention na
directly, yes.
oh.
lang yung pangalan ng page mo, and dapat din ano, mula sa owner
Lalagyan tayo
mismo.
ng subtitle.
Uh, can you just mention the name of the business, and then make sure to order nga, guys.
Yun.
Magagalit sila pa.
Yeah,
Tatanungin
Oh,
ko.
thank you
brewed
so
coffee.
much. Thank you so much, guys, for this really free na plug. Ayun,
Um,
please follow us at Brewed Coffee ko sa my Facebook, and then my Instagram, it's brewed.coffee. So ayun, please follow us, please support us. We're a local small business and we're just like starting. I hope you could give us a chance. And then ayun, and then help us how we could better improve so we could help you or we could serve you better. Ayun, thank you so much in advance. Thank you. Thank you,
yun.
guys.